Hey friends! Ooh, this hair is speaking a different language today. So about a week ago, I got an email from my book club. This book club is made up of about 12 women. We all love wine. We're all kind of around the same age. We all love to eat, and we all love a little bit of raunch. Okay, that's not really so true. Just one of the ladies loves raunch. But as soon as we heard about this book that's totally dominating the New York Times bestseller list, we thought we should read it and figure out if it was really worth all the hype. We were told that this book would completely change our lives. We heard that feminists were totally loving it. I was a women's studies minor in college, so I like to think of myself as quite the little feminist. We were seeing this book on the news. It was in my Google Reader. So I don't really even know what to say about this book other than we couldn't stop hearing about it and we thought that we should definitely be a part of the conversation. Yeah, I pulled an all-nighter finishing this book. It wasn't even that I was really into this book. It was more like, oh my god, I can't wait to read the reviews now that I know what everyone's talking about. So before I get into the nitty-gritty parts of this book, while trying to keep it all kind of PG considering the mature audience sticker, I have 3 things to say. First of all, if you're not interested in hearing about spoilers, you should probably leave. Second, if you read this book and you really do think it is the novel that our generation was meant to read and you really loved everything about it, that's totally awesome. So if 50 Shades of Grey did it for you, more power to you. One of the first things I noticed about reviews of this book, other than everyone flipping out about it being racy, was that this story was originally written as Twilight fan fiction online. Here's a little fact about me. I refuse to judge people who write fan fiction because once upon a time when I was a junior high age Holly, I was a huge Hanson fan. Oh, who am I kidding? I still love them. So I used to troll forums online really late at night with my dial-up internet. And I also used to write my very own Hanson fan fiction. For those of you who grew up in the 90s, how cool was an old VW bug? So for the sake of fan fiction and the people who write it everywhere, I'm going to read you a little bit of my creations. Chapter 1. Hi, I'm Olivia Diana Jacobs. I'm 11 going on 12 and I'm a Libra. I'm about 5'1" with long blonde curly hair in a spiral perm. I have hazel eyes that change by the clothes I wear. I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I have blue-colored contacts instead. I really like school, and today was my last day of it. As I rode the bus from school, I chatted with my best friend, Katie. So, Olivia, what are you doing for the rest of the summer? Going anywhere special? She asked. I don't know, but swear you won't tell anyone. My dad got fired, and now he has to look for a new job. I said sadly. Oh my gosh! Your dad, Paul Jacobs, got fired? How? I thought he was their most important worker. Will you have to move? She asked. Blah, blah, blah. Since both my parents worked, I was always home alone, except when Cammie, my older sister, was home from college. I always wanted an older sister who went to college. A note was on the table. It was from my mom. It read, Hi, Olivia. Get packing all your stuff in those old crates in the garage. We're moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dad found a super job there. See you later. Love, Mom. Oh, at about 11 p.m., we were all moved. Clearly, I didn't know that it was such a huge job to actually move. Oh, this is a good part. Several hours later in Kansas City, Missouri, everyone went into the hotel to get ready. I decided to put on my olive green track pants with rainbow stripes down the side. Then I put on a long-sleeved plain white shirt and a gray and blue Roxy t-shirt over that. Today, I straightened my hair and wore it in a bun held in place with my favorite scrunchie. Since I don't really wear makeup yet, I put some glitter on my temples, under my eyes, and on my lips. And then I was ready. Okay, so they're already moved to Tulsa, Oklahoma at this point, and they see some people, and the main character, Olivia, wants to know more about them. I asked, "Those people, what are their last names?" "Hanson," my mom told me. "Hanson? As in the Hansons? My mom is friends with Hanson's mom?" Then the main character asks, "Is our new house close to theirs?" "Yes," my mom said. "We're right across the street." Oh my God. So Taylor Hanson, he was the one that I always really loved, just told the main character, Olivia, when they met, that he thought she looked like she was his age, but really she's 2 years younger. And this is what she says. "The only reason I got to work with the New York City modeling company is because they thought I was 13, but then I was 9. "Wow, you're a model?" Taylor said unbelievably. "Yes, I've also done several commercials, and when I was a baby, I did commercials for diapers, Barbies, and now Delia's." Look at this. Before I end this fan fiction escapade, I have to read a funny part that I saw just a minute ago. Oh my God, it was so funny. Where is it? I can't find the funny part. I'm just gonna spoil it for you. They play Truth or Dare, and Taylor and Olivia kiss. Maybe if you guys are really lucky someday, I will read you an entry from one of my junior high journals. Look, it's me in 7th grade. And a pug, remember those? Okay, so back to 50 Shades of Grey. I have been calling it 50 Shades of meh. And even though I didn't read Twilight, I'm sorry I couldn't get into it. I know enough about it to know that these characters are kind of ripped off. I make my living as a writer, so I am confident when I say that this writing is not good. First of all, the main character is supposed to be 22, but she acts like she's 16. I don't want to read about 22-year-olds who act like they're 16 getting frisky. So I've compiled a list of some of the really funny things the main character says. Her name is Anastasia, by the way. "Please, call me Anna." Geez, could I feel any more self-conscious? Geez, he remembers how I like my tea. Geez, get a room. Geez, so much has happened. Geez, I'm not gonna cry. Geez, he's completely overreacting. Geez, this is hot. Geez, what have I done? Geez, I want him. Geez, my breathing is so shallow. Geez, can I even touch my ankles? Geez, could she hear us? Geez, he wants me to do this now? Geez, my inner goddess swoons. And speaking of this inner goddess, we had to hear about her almost as much as we had to hear about the main character. My inner goddess sways in a gentle, victorious samba. My inner goddess is doing the merengue with some salsa moves. My inner goddess sits in the lotus position. My inner goddess is jumping up and down, clapping her hands like a 5-year-old. My inner goddess stops jumping. My inner goddess bounces up and down like a small child waiting for ice cream. My inner goddess glows so bright she could light up Portland. My inner goddess is doing backflips in a routine worthy of a Russian Olympic gymnast. Girlfriend, we all have an inner goddess. Mine's wearing a Hanson shirt. I just don't know if it's necessary to talk about yours as much as this girl does. You might be a weirdo if you do. I should tell you, the main character is 22 and her, love interest is 27. That is my age. He just so happens to be a dominant partner in the bedroom. He has like a whole playroom in his apartment. He wants her to be his submissive, and his name is Christian Grey. My number one problem with Christian Grey is his vocabulary. Oh my God. He talks and I have to get out a dictionary. I know a lot of 27-year-olds and none of us talk like that. But none of us are also as rich or as handsome as he is too. I like to think we do have better personalities though. One of the main themes in this book is lip biting. The main character bites her lip. The other main character, the dude, gets all hot and bothered when she does. Here are a few examples. I want to bite this lip. Very deliberately, I bite my lip. You're biting your lip. You're biting your lip. Don't bite your lip. I bite my lip and his expression changes instantly. I bite my lip. Don't bite that lip. Stop biting your lip. I bite my lip. Don't bite your lip right now. He wants to bite my lip. I know that lip is delicious. I can attest to that. But will you please stop biting it? No 27-year-old man says this. At least I don't know any who would. A few other things that the main characters do constantly throughout the book. Get naked, blush, talk like a complete jerk, which we've covered already. Anyway, this book was not my cup of tea. I need main characters who are awesome. And I'm sorry, but the sex scenes, everybody was like, oh my God, they are so raunchy. But I was reading it and I was like, I have read erotic parts of books. And you know what? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And like I said before, if you read this book and you thought it was wonderful and it really changed your life and you could not wait to read books 2 and 3 of this trilogy, I think they're called 50 Shades Darker and 50 Shades Freed, maybe. Then that is totally awesome. I'm really happy that you found something you like. Not everyone likes Hansen. Not everyone likes books that I like reading. But you know what? It's been a long time since I've read something that I really enjoy. So if you've read something lately that you cannot wait to talk about, please comment below. I would love to read your suggestions. I really do give every kind of book a try. Even erotica. It wasn't my first choice, but for a good book. Thank you so much to my new subscribers and to all of y'all who have left super duper nice comments. You guys are warm in my heart. I wish that you lived close and you could all be in this book club. And maybe somebody would agree with me because so far I am the only one in the entire book club that is not super in love with this book. Am I the only one? Is something wrong with me? Let's talk about it. Comment. Later.